Just finished up a job out here in Oakland, California, up in the hills. Look at this view, man. That's the Chase Center where the Warriors play. Shoot, you could probably see where the Giants play. Let me see where we at. They're right there. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah. I didn't really take any video, man. I just wanted to, he's an older gentleman. We did VLM. Yeah, older gentleman. We did VLM. We weren't really supposed to at the beginning, but he called. He has a family coming over, which he thought was going to be tomorrow, but they're actually coming today. So last minute, I just said, you know, we can keep the appointment that we have clean carpet, and then we'll just VLM it. And I did get some pictures, which it came out really nice, but I wasn't able to do one flight of stairs just because he needs it to be dry. So I just told him, you know, it needs to be dry by today, pretty much, like within a few hours. So I just told him, you know, I just couldn't do it. But other than that, he was happy, very pleased. He only uses black-owned businesses for everything. The last company he used, they went out of business. He had it cleaned about a year ago. And yeah. Other than that, man, I'm looking busted as usual. Little update. I know some of y'all don't really like hearing this crap, but I'll mix this video in with something else, I guess. That way, if you guys want, you know, you guys can scroll through or fast forward, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, 2025 been just crazy, man. You know, we kind of talked to you guys about, or I kind of talked to you guys about, you know, us trying to have a baby. Now we're doing the donor egg thing. We just have, holy smokes. There's a big old spider on the roof, and he got his, oh snaps, he coming this way. Hold on. I don't know if you're gonna be able to even see it. Dang, probably not. All right, never mind. So there was a spider on top of the van, a big one, and his butt was in the air. And then you could see a web coming out of it, and he just like jumped from the van and then just started floating off that way. Probably like the size of like a fingernail. Pretty big. But anyway, yeah, so we're trying to do the donor thing. For right now, all I have to do, Liza passed her, dang, what is it called? Where they test her heart. So she passed that. Her blood pressure is down. She's had like blood pressure problems since she was kind of young. Her dad has it. Like her dad's side of the family. So she's been kind of working on it, working out and stuff, and it's been working. So that's good. I think probably my hand is in the camera, but oh well. So yeah, so that's good. We did the last of our blood work, so that's good also. the last thing we have to do is, so they checked Liza's ovaries, just to double check that there's nothing wrong inside. So they did like the ultrasound. She said that hurt like a you know what. And then they found like a little scar in there, probably from a while back, because she had a IUD in there, and then it kind of got embedded. I guess they didn't put it in correctly. That was, I don't know, maybe like 8 years ago-ish. So that's probably what they see. So now they just want to go in there and make sure that they kind of clean it out, make sure there's nothing else. So that's the last thing. And then I have to give them a collection, if you must say, and then they're going to freeze it. And then after that, we're good to go. Oh, actually, no, they want us to do, it's always something else. They want us to see a psychiatrist. And I'm assuming because it's a donor egg. So that's going to be another thing we have to do. Other than that, we're good to go. But with all this happening, so Liza will go in, I guess, in a couple of weeks to do the cleaning inside, you know, just to clean it out, make sure there's nothing in there. And then I guess at that time, I'll give what I need to give. But with all that happening, back in, what's going on with these bugs? So Liza's dad, he's had dementia. He couldn't make it to our wedding. That was in 2022 of May, because he had COVID. That COVID kicked that dementia off heavy. And then after that, he, he's just been doing bad, you know. It got to a point to where he just been acting real crazy, to where he doesn't know who's who anymore. Well, kinda. He always remembered like me and Liza, but sometimes he wouldn't remember like Liza's mom, which is his wife. When he lived there, he would scream out the window, like yell, like there's a fire in the house, call the police, or call the fire department. He yelled, call the police one time because he thought there was an intruder in the house. Here's the craziest thing, like it just got like out of hand, like so he was taken out of the house. They took him to to the hospital, and her older brother was like, we can't have him in here in the house, because we have him on camera, we're watching him, but we live kind of far. Like he's about 45 to an hour away, and we're about 45 to an hour away. So so her brother's like, okay, I'll just take him to my house. He took him over there, and he was just tearing his house up, like throwing stuff, because he didn't know where he was. So he ended up going to another hospital, because her brother was like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know why he's acting like this. And he was just accelerating, man, like his dementia. So from there he went into a rehab, because he had to they had to figure things out, because they kind of gave him some medicines and stuff, and they just wanted to make sure he was good. And in that meantime, we were all trying to figure out where we could place him. We wanted to put him in a home. Their mom didn't really want to pay for it because it's expensive over here. So the only other option was to put him at a home kind of where her brother lives. Well, he's in Vallejo, but they put him in a home in Vacaville, which was still expensive, man, like 5 G's. And he was there, he got there in October. And so from like late October, I believe. So October, November, December, he was just declining, just declining like crazy. And I believe January, I just don't remember the date, but her mom went over there with the brother, one of her other brothers, not the one that's in Vallejo, and the dad wasn't really talking anymore, like, and he was always falling. He was just doing some crazy stuff. He fell like 3 times. He had like 2 black eyes. And my brother, he works at a hospital. He said usually when that happens with like elders, but you're probably not gonna have like 2 black eyes. But he says what happens is they hit their head and they have some type of internal bleeding, and that's kind of where it goes to. But on, I want to say the 23rd or 24th, which was a Thursday of January, whatever that date was, her brother called and was like, hey, they said Dad hasn't been eating for 4 days. He does not talking. He's just laying in his bed. But just a little bit before that, they put him in hospice at the facility, mainly because he was still acting out. He was just going crazy. So they were just kind of giving him medicine to relax him. And that was like Saturday-ish or Sunday, I'm sorry, Sunday, I think, Sunday prior. And then so they didn't really say nothing like you guys should come over, but basically what happened was I told Liza like, hey, you want to go see him? She was like, nah, we'll just wait to see what they say. And then we go to sleep. She wakes me up at like 7:30 in the morning, and her brother called and said that he passed away. And that was tough. It's kind of like we knew it, like we're watching this guy, with dementia on camera for all these, these 2 years, almost 3 kind of. And we're seeing like him get older and just not do good. And when we go over there, when we go to see him, he's okay, but he's not really, you can just tell like he's somewhere else. Like what we see in his eyes is not really, like it's just kind of like dead. Or I wouldn't say that, but there's nothing there. But one thing, he always remembered us. When we walked in, he always come up to me, hey, young man, how you doing? He shakes my hand. We mess with him. I joke around with him. Yeah, it's tough, man. And then not knowing what to do. Luckily, her mom, like, already had their grave sites and all that stuff paid for. But yeah, last weekend we laid him to rest, and I'll put a little bit of made a little video for him, so I'll put that on here too, and then I'll just put like a small little video. But yeah, man, it's tough. And then I feel bad for Liza, man, because she wake up every morning. It hasn't been a couple days though, but she be crying. I'm like, damn. Sucks. Anyway, enough of that. My back is killing me. Woke up with a messed up back. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. I didn't wake up with it, but yesterday. I was in my van and I was hunched over. Anyway, man, let's get to this little thing, this little video I put together for him. It's like a little slideshow. They wanted me to be the one of the pallbearers, so I told them I'll take care of that for them for sure. So, you know, we just did them right. All right, y'all, it's DWES for life, and rest in peace, Carlos, man.
Everybody wants to go there, but nobody wants to die. So if you wanna see him, you gotta live this life right, yeah. Nothing's for certain, but this one thing's for sure. We all gonna leave here. I pray I make it through them doors. There will be no more tears and no more pain. I wanna hear him say, well done, when he calls my name. Can't wait to get to paradise. Can't wait to get to paradise. Paradise. Don't get comfortable, cause this here ain't your home. No, it ain't. Just remember what the Bible says. The streets are paved with gold. There will be no more sickness, no more stress. Every knee must bow, every tongue confess. You can mess around down here, play church if you wanna. Then judgment day comes and they say I don't know ya. Now nothing's for certain, but this one thing's for sure. We're all gonna leave here. I just pray I make it through them doors. There will be no more tears and no more pain. I wanna hear him say, well done, when he calls my name. Can't wait to get to paradise. Can't wait to get to paradise. Oh, no man knows the day, nor the hour he shall appear. So get your house in order now and be ready. You gotta be ready when he comes. There will be no more tears and no more pain. I wanna hear him say, well done, when he calls my name. Can't wait to get to paradise. So lovely in paradise. There will be no more tears. Oh, I wanna hear him say, well done. Say well done. Can't wait to get to paradise. Can't wait to get to paradise. Paradise. Paradise is where I wanna be. Where I wanna be, yeah. That's the place where we'll all be free. No more tears and no more pain. I wanna hear him say, well done, when he calls my name. Can't wait to get there. What a wonderful day it's gonna be. Oh, paradise.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. for you.